everyone. So it is the holiday season and it's not always the greatest for everybody. So that's why I wanted to come back on here, see a few things during the holiday season and looking forward to the new year. So we have a big Christmas tree, little Christmas tree, stockings. So try to be a bit festive. I know I'm all about spooky seasons, but I decided to be festive this year. So 2021, man, where do I begin? I just feel like this past year was a lot. It was a lot mentally, physically, spiritually. I can't sit here and tell you it was a great year because it wasn't. It was honestly one of the most difficult years for me. I feel like I've had to reflect a lot on the good things and the bad things, but I am, at the end of the day, grateful. I know that a lot of us, maybe we didn't accomplish what we wanted to accomplish in 2021, right? And a lot of times we tend to beat ourselves up for it, maybe not give ourselves enough credit for it. But I think it's very important that even if all you did was survive 2021, it is still an accomplishment, and I am proud of you, because we all know that with COVID and everything happening around us, it could be very stressful. It could make us anxious. It could make us, sad. It could bring a whole lot of emotions that, no one really prepared us for this. So I know it was probably a stressful year for a lot of us. I ended up getting COVID after getting married, and so we had like a COVID honeymoon. Although it was great to have 10 days off of doing absolutely nothing, it sucked to have literally all the symptoms in the world and not being able to smell and taste, which I didn't know were that important, but apparently it is, because it sucks not being able to taste or smell. But honestly, it was such a scary experience to have COVID, to know that my mother got COVID and that like Ruby was at risk. And luckily she didn't get sick, but it was a scary time. So I feel like with, surviving the pandemic, along with all the other stuff that life hits us with, it's very hard to navigate our way through, and it takes a toll on us mentally. But we are here. We made it. And I hope that the new year brings you nothing but health, love, happiness, because, we all deserve it to have made it through the end of the year. We all deserve that. So looking into the new year, I really hope that everyone is able to get nothing but love, happiness, and joy. And honestly, looking back, although it was very hard for me, honestly, to make videos. I know a lot of people ask me, what's going on? Like, you haven't made videos, and I would have loved to have kept up with the videos, but I just couldn't. Honestly, I was in such a dark place mentally, spiritually, and I just couldn't. The little energy that I had was to literally take care of myself mentally, because I was at like a breaking point where I just couldn't. Like I had no energy to do anything other than literally, it felt like surviving. I don't know what it was. I think honestly my depression comes in waves. I never know what causes it. It just, sometimes I just know myself when I'm not okay. And honestly, I am so grateful to have a partner, to have a husband who's so supportive, who's so great and so understanding, and always pushing me to be my best self. But there are days that are difficult, and there are days where I struggle, and as much as I try to remain positive, I need to tell myself that it's okay not to be okay, and I don't have to have it together all the time, that it's okay to fall apart, okay? And I think I've had to just be more easy on myself and be more patient. And it's honestly one of my hardest challenges, and that I hope I can overcome. Because if anyone critiques me as much as it's me. You know, I'm the one who's hard on myself. I'm the one who's always like, you know, beating myself up for something, even if it's this small. And I feel like sometimes I just need to give myself more credit. So I really hope that if you understand that feeling, and if you know what I have been going through these past few months, that you at least try to give yourself more credit, because it's so important to do that. And you know, aside from that, 2021 has brought me great things. And like I said, I'm a married woman, which is great. Like I said, I feel so blessed to have a partner that loves me, and, you know, who loves me unconditionally and is such a great support system. But, you know, that doesn't mean just because you're married, all the self-care and the self-love is out the window. You know, I do know that it's still each and every day, in order to be a good partner and in order to be able to give love, I need to love myself through the good and bad days. So that just because you're in a relationship or just because you're married or whatever, that inner work never stops, right? We have to continue to be our best selves, because that's the only way you can be able to reciprocate love in a healthy way. And what else? So, you know, grateful to have made it through COVID safely. I know a lot of us may have had loved ones, or, you know, loved ones who have gotten sick, or we have lost loved ones due to COVID. So, you know, again, it was such a scary time, and continues to be a scary time for a lot of us, with the new strain and everything happening. So I really just do hope that everyone remains safe and that all of your families are doing well. What else this year? I really am looking forward to the new year and diving into my work with mental health. I really just want to create more content. I will also excited to share that I'll be volunteering with Samaritans, which is an organization that focuses on suicide prevention. So I really just hope that I can be able to be there for people who have struggled such as I did, you know, when it comes to our depression, anxiety, getting stuck in our head, feeling like we're alone and that there's no way out. So I really just hope to be there and be a support system for those who, you know, need it during such difficult times. What else? I think that's it for what's going on with me, but I just really hope that if you've had a difficult year, that you know that I am proud of you for making it this far, and that even if the holidays, you know, many of us may be struggling financially, many of us may be, you know, dealing with the loss of a loved one, maybe, you know, either you maybe have strained relationships with family and friends. So the holidays brings up a lot for a lot of us. But I just hope that you know that I am thinking about you, and that you are loved, you are worthy, and that I really just hope that the new year brings you nothing but love and light. I hope the new year heals your heart, allows you to grow spiritually, mentally, and that the new year allows you to just truly just be at peace, at complete peace, okay? Because we all deserve that. We deserve to be at peace, and we deserve to just truly embrace all that we are, okay? No matter what life throws at you, okay? Try to always see the light, no matter what it is, okay? So I'm really thinking about all of you this holiday season, and love you.